Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. We've got the Master Mewtwo's going up against the Heavenly Heatrans, continuing round number 13. Almost ending out the season, the penultimate battle for these two teams. Let's get started. We've got the Tyranitar on the field for the Mewtwo's and Calyrex on the field for the Heatrans. Tyranitar's Sandstream will take effect, damaging that Calyrex. Let's go ahead and get started here tonight as Calyrex is going to make the first move with the Flying Press, which does deal fighting type damage. Remember that. Super effective and does a good amount of damage to that Tyranitar. That was a good start to the battle. It's going to go for a Shell Sidearm. That's going to be resisted. Yeah, it barely does any damage to the Calyrex. So good start by the Heatrans here. Calyrex does take a little bit of damage from the Sandstorm. Here we go. Calyrex going once again, this time with a laser focus. See if that comes in handy for them in the next turn as Tyranitar goes for its move as it goes for a Bug Bite. Again, is that not super effective? It's not super effective, but it does a decent amount of damage. Tyranitar in the yellow now, not looking so hot. There we go. Calyrex once again. This time it's going for a Metal Sound. A lot of setup moves coming from the Heatrans. Not sure they need it at the moment. It would be better for them, though, if they're setting up to actually boost their own stats. This Tyranitar doesn't seem to be doing too well. Here comes the Electric Terrain. The Electric Terrain is out on the field. There goes Calyrex is put in the yellow by the Sandstorm. Tyranitar approaches the red. It's in the danger zone almost as Calyrex goes forth with an Aqua Tail. That's going to be another super effective move. Good job by the Heatrans. Oh, it does a lot of damage. Tyranitar knocked out right there. Calyrex gets a boost from the Grim Neigh. Sandstorm still in effect, still doing a bit of damage as the Mewtwo's swap to their Moltres. Calyrex still gets to go first. It's going to go for an Ember, the worst move you could use against Moltres. I figure that doesn't do a whole lot. It did more because of the special attack boost, but still, that was easy for Moltres to take. There goes the Electro Ball. Doing a little bit of damage. You would want to do a bit more with that kind of move, even with the electric terrain out. But Calyrex approaching the danger zone now. There it goes. This time with the Venoshock. Better move than Ember, I would say. Actually, a huge move. Oh my gosh, didn't expect it to do that much. Moltres already below half itself. Calyrex out here putting in a lot of work. Moltres raising its speed, and its attack might get to go first next turn, and it would need to after taking such a big hit. There it goes. This time it's going to go for a Venoshock of its own. That's not very effective, though, against the Calyrex. It does put it in the red. Calyrex going for the Metal Claw, resisted by the Moltres. Yeah, barely doing any damage. Ooh, but gets an attack boost from it. Calyrex looking pretty dangerous. If it can stay alive, might be able to land some more big hits. There goes the Moltres. Going for a role play. That's going to fail. Calyrex goes for the Dark Pulse. With that special attack boost, that's going to do a lot, and Moltres goes down. Calyrex taking out two Pokemon all on its own. And it gets another boost from the Grim Neigh. Necrozma's out on the field now. Calyrex doesn't have a high chance of defeating it based on its health level right now. But it might be able to deal a large amount of damage in this first attack here. Let's see what it does. No, it goes for a nasty plot. Going for another boost. I don't know if it was worth it, but there it goes. It raises special attack some more. That is one dangerous Pokemon out there. The Necrozma goes for a Flail. It doesn't affect the Ghost type, so now Calyrex gets another chance to attack. There it goes. This time it goes for the Fury attack. Physical move's not really what you want to do, especially since that's resisted by the Necrozma. Only hits 3 times and does 11 points of damage, I think. Not a big hit. There goes the Guillotine. Doesn't work. Calyrex with another chance. The Mewtwo's just keep giving this Pokemon chance after chance to just wipe them out. There goes the Stealth Rock. That's a waste. This Necrozma's the last Pokemon on the new Mewtwo's team. Mewtwo's might be able to take advantage of that with a Court Change. There goes the Blast Burn. And that would do it for the Calyrex. It's taken out right there. Calyrex did have a lot of opportunity to actually sweep through this team, and they just squandered it at the end. But the Heatrans are in a very good position right now. They're going to send out their Mewtwo. That's Mewtwo versus the Necrozma. Here we go. Mewtwo gets to go first. Here goes for the Drill Run. Oh my gosh, super effective. Doing a decent amount of damage to that Necrozma. Necrozma had to recharge, so Mewtwo gets another attack in. This time it goes for the Cross Chop. It's avoided. Necrozma now going to take its turn. Goes for the Mist Ball. Now that'll be resisted. Mist Ball resisted. Mewtwo easily taking that, but Mewtwo has the leftovers. So it's going to get a little bit of HP back. Here we go, Mewtwo again. This time with the Leaf Edge. That's not going to do anything to Necrozma. Come on, you got to use a better move than that. Necrozma now laughing that attack off. Goes for an Echoed Voice. Echoed Voice doing only a little bit. Man, really hard to do damage to this Mewtwo as it continues to heal health with that leftovers. That is a potent combination. Maybe I'll be able to speak. It's a potent combination is what I was trying to say. There goes the Poison Fang. Doesn't affect the Steel type. Necrozma gets a free turn here as it goes for a Pound. Pound doing it just a little bit of damage. Nothing they do seems to do anything to this Mewtwo. Now they haven't used any really strong moves though. So maybe if they focused on that, they'll be able to beat it. There goes the Mewtwo again, this time with the Metal Sound. And lower that special defense stat. So Necrozma goes now. Necrozma going for the Acrobatics. Acrobatics doing a little bit. Mewtwo's still not in the yellow. They just can't do enough damage, and the leftovers making it even more difficult. Mewtwo going again, this time with the Gyro Ball. That's really not going to do a lot of damage. That was a bad move on the Heatran's part. We'll see if the Mewtwo's can capitalize on it. I just realized they're fighting against their own mascot. There goes the Mud Shot. Mewtwo finally goes into the yellow. Also, it lowers its speed there. Will the leftovers put it back in the green? It does. With Mewtwo's speed lower, can Necrozma move first? No. Mewtwo's still faster. There it goes with an Outrage. Outrage will be resisted, though, by Necrozma. Does a decent amount of damage, though, and Mewtwo's going to be trapped in that Outrage for at least the next turn. There goes a Bounce, though. Oh, so Mewtwo's going to miss it as Necrozma bounces up into the air. Here we go. The Outrage misses, and the Bounce doing the damage. That's the type of move they wanted to see. Mewtwo getting down to about a third or a quarter of its HP. Another good, strong move, and Necrozma can get past it. Mewtwo now going for a Belly Drum. That's going to fail. Doesn't have enough HP. But Belly Drum plus the leftovers, that would have been nice if they started with that. There goes the Frost Breath. Frost Breath doing a lot of damage. It was a crit. No wonder as Mewtwo gets into the red. Necrozma actually coming back in this battle. It seems to be winning against the Mewtwo. Mewtwo now goes for the Slash. That's going to be resisted. Not doing a lot of damage. Necrozma, will it knock the Mewtwo out this turn? Goes for the poison sting. Okay. Poison sting. Not enough to knock out the Mewtwo. It is poisoned. The leftovers will take an effect first. That might have helped Mewtwo actually survive the poison. And it does. It lives with like 2 HP left. The leftovers saving the day for that Mewtwo. It would have been knocked out by the poison as it goes for a Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer not very effective. And Mewtwo knocks itself out there. Necrozma past the Mewtwo now, but it has one more Pokemon to take on. Mewtwo's able to bring themselves back into the battle a bit. And now it's Necrozma versus Necrozma. Of course, I will refer to the Duskmane Necrozma as Solgaleo, just so we understand. So the Heatrans are going to go for a Waterfall here. That does a lot of damage. More than I expected. As Solgaleo now is in the red. It goes for Grass Knot. Grass Knot actually doing a decent amount of damage as well. But Solgaleo's going to have to heal itself if it wants to win this battle at all. But there goes the Brutal Swing. That's going to be super effective. And Necrozma, or excuse me, Solgaleo gets knocked out by the Necrozma. And the win goes to the Heavenly Heatrans. That's the end for the Unova division in round number 13. This is how it's shaping up. The Charmeleons will be going to the playoffs along with the Eevee Hearts and the Gravely Gengars. The Master Mewtwo's have been knocked out. That loss didn't really matter for them. They weren't making it to the playoffs anyway. However, the last spot for the playoffs, it can go anywhere between the Crocodiles, the Heatrans, the Cyndaquils, and the Beedrees. So it's all going to ride on how they perform in the last match of the season. So we'll see which one of those teams can make it into the playoffs. If you enjoyed the battle, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more of the Metronome Madness League, and I will catch you in the next one.